Hello busy dads and busy people everywhere. In this video, which I'm filming a few short minutes before we take off for England, I want to share my thoughts on a question that one of my subscribers recently put to me, which was whether I think that the Busy Dad program makes me healthier in the sense of makes me better at fending off colds and flus and keeps my immune system strong year round. Now I wanted to share a couple of thoughts that I have on staying healthy. Now there was a time in my life when I was ill pretty constantly. Every 2 or 3 months I'd come down with something, sometimes more regularly, something that would take me out for a week or two. It was never long before I'd need time off, time away from university or time away from school, where I wouldn't be able to honour commitments because I would fall ill. And that all changed for me 6 years ago. 6 years ago I did two things at once. I made two interventions in my own life that I think had a lasting effect on my immune system. The two things I did were, first of all, I quit alcohol, and second of all, I started a daily practice of cold water training. It was cold showers at the time, although that has changed into immersion. I think the quitting alcohol especially is a game changer for your health, because I think sleep and sleep quality are inestimably important for staying healthy year round. Ethanol is an unbelievably potent suppressor of REM sleep. When I got the alcohol out of my system, the sleep improved, and I think that had a really meaningful knock-on effect. So now to get to the question of burpee training. I've been taken out a couple of times by bugs that my daughter took home from daycare, but on the whole I found that very often I don't get them, and when I do I bounce back quicker than people around me. And I think that burpee training is part of that, but if you just take up burpee training and do nothing else, will it boost your immune system? The answer is probably not. My advice for investing in your health is definitely begin a burpee training practice, but contextualize your training practice within a broader practice that revolves around discipline and love. You might think of discipline and love as being opposing forces, but I think that the opposite is true. I think that they are mutually conducive. The discipline practices for me are getting into the ice water every morning. They are intermittent fasting. They are making sure that my bedtimes are regular as they can be with the child. Of course they include the burpee training practice itself, and they include the diet that I try to stick to, which is one that prioritizes whole grains, legumes, fruits and vegetables. We've talked about my dietary approach in the nutritional part of the channel. That is the discipline practice. The practice that's centered around love is a practice of making time wherever I can to give to those around me and to have them give things back to me. To create time every morning when I walk my daughter to school, for us to admire the trees together, for us to tell each other jokes, to make each other laugh, to try and find time to be there for the friends in my life. If you have a discipline and if you have a practice of love, then you will be a flourishing human being. And if you're a flourishing human being, your physical health will be much better. Will simply taking on a burpee training practice in a vacuum have a significant effect on your immune system? I think the answer is no. But I think that burpee training practice has a really central part within a broader way of living that is defined by outward-looking kindness and love and inward-looking discipline and strength. If you can combine those two things, my friends, you will be happy, you will be strong, and you will be healthy. So that is my answer to the question whether or not burpee training will boost your immune system. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Next time we speak, my friends, I'll be in good old England, I'm looking forward to sending out some burpee training footage from England. So I'll see you on the other side of the flight that we've got planned today. Take care, all of you. Discipline and love.